Hello everyone, this is Sardar Daljeet Singh, your educator, and welcome to my channel Daljeet English Hub. So today I'm going to discuss about a very beautiful poem written by Pablo Neruda. Basically, he was from Chile. So he has written a poem about humanity. So let us have a brief introduction about the poem. Keeping Quiet is written by Pablo, is a poem that encourages humanity to pause for a brief moment of silence and introspection to the foster peace, understanding, and universal brotherhood. The poet asks people to count to 12 and become still, allowing for self reflection and harmful actions like environmental destruction and war. This stillness is not about idleness or death, but a conscious effort to halt destruction activities and appreciate the value of life, leading to deeper self understanding and a more harmonious world. This poem is all about the harmony so that we can create peace and tranquility throughout the world where every creature existing on earth can live without any harm. So let us read this poem one by one. In the very first line, the poet is talking about now we will count to 12 and we will all keep still. This particular stanza is talking about to count till 12. Okay, so till 12 in the sense when we talk about basically poet asks humanity to count number 1 to 12, 12 being the number of hour shown in our clock or the number of zodiac sign. So he is requesting everybody as soon as he will count these numbers from 1 to 12, he is asking everybody to be silent, to maintain silence so that they can analyze themselves to understand the basic purpose of their life. That the reason he is asking us to be still for a moment. Let us move to the next stanza. What next stanza he is talking about? For one of the face of the earth, let's not speak any language. Let's stop for 1 second and not move our arms so much. So he is asking us that we all have to maintain silence. Now, the language is basically a barrier. You know, the greatest now noise is being produced when we speak, and the language is the medium of communication. That the reason we have made this world absolutely chaotic by making unnecessary talk. You can take the example of your class itself, like in your class you might have seen there are many students, not many, almost every student, they remain busy in talking without understanding the purpose of their goal, purpose of their life, and for what reason they are sitting in the classroom. So he is talking about that language is a barrier. Now we need not to speak any language, we need not to frame any word or sentence, and even we should not do any action. Okay, in this stanza he is requesting everyone. Now next, move to the next stanza. What he is talking about, it would be an exotic moment without rush, without engines. We would all be together in this sudden strangeness. The poet is talking about the moment when everyone stop moving their body will be very special and that different. We have never ever experienced such a moment before. When each and everybody will be absolutely silent, will be able to maintain not only the silence in the outer world, of course, to the inner self as well, then we would be able to experience certain different thing in the life. Now the word strangeness is also written here. The strangeness means now we all are living in a very chaotic world. So he is asking we should get some different experience, because when we all will be silent, definitely this will be a kind of an odd moment for us, and it was absolutely a strange moment for us. So what he is asking, he is let us experience this strange moment when we all will be feeling such a wonderful things in the life. Now let us talk about the next stanza. Fishermen in the cold sea would not harm whales, and the man gathering salt would look at his hurt hands. Now, what happening in this particular stanza? Poet is asking about the violation created by the people because of the action, because of their deeds, without thinking about the repercussions and all that. He is talking about fishermen. He is simply giving the example of a fisherman. The reason is their fishermen, when they catch fishes, at that time they kill the fishes and other marine animals. He said, when we all are able to maintain silent, definitely we are not going to harm any other creature on the earth. In the next two lines, and the man gathering salt would look at this hurt hand. Here in this, he is talking about the exploitation. There are many people who are being exploited by the people. So he said once we will be able to maintain silence, we will try to introspect ourselves, then we will be realizing the pain of others as well. So what he is saying, in this period of activity, the fisherman would not harm the whales, and the salt gatherer will not hurt their hands. Now, let us move to the next stanza, a very important stanza. So, what he is talking about, those who prepare green wars, wars with gas, wars with fire, wars with no survivors, and walk and wood on the clean clothes, and walk about their brother in the shade doing nothing. So what he is talking about, the men who are preparing for war and victory based on death of innocent people will join their enemy and stand in unity with them. So what he mean to say, you can see the best example nowadays. We have a war between Russia and Ukraine. There is a war between Gaza and other country. So there are a lot of bloodshed. During the war, the innocent people, they are unnecessarily killed. So what he is talking about, once we will be able to maintain silence, definitely the people will not think about the wars, and there will not be any kind of death. And moreover, the enemy, they will stand in unity with the other enemy. No one will harm himself and any other person. So what he is talking about, everyone will unite and ponder upon his act and realize the result of deeds. Now let us move to the next stanza. What I want should not be confused with total inactivity. Life is what is about. I want no truck with deads. So what he is saying in this particular stanza, the poet clarifies his idea and says further that he does not want that people should stand idle. It's mean he is not asking us to be idle. Definitely we have to survive. For our survival, we have to work, we have to involve ourselves with the different activities and all that. He doesn't want us to be idle. He wants us to work as we are doing, as we are busy in our daily lives. He is asking us, we have to maintain silence within, so that we could not promote any kind of violation. He wants that there should be no war because he does not want to see the truck laden with dead bodies of the soldiers and innocent people. He is promoting universal brotherhood and peace. Now let us move to the next line. If we were not so single minded about keeping our lives moving, perhaps, and once could not do nothing, perhaps a huge silence might interrupt this sadness, never ending ourselves and of threatening ourselves with death. So, what he is talking in this particular stanza, he's saying that everyone is working continuously to achieve one's goal. We all have certain goals, that the reason we are continuously working. See, if I'm working as a teacher, definitely I want salary in a month so that I can do something for my family. That the reason I am working. So we all are working because we have certain goals in the life. But at the same time, people are threatened by the death, and the fear forces them to work endlessly so that they can achieve everything very quickly. You know that we all have the fear of death. We are very much scared of this. That the reason we all are working continuously so that we can achieve our target within a very short span of time. In this mad rush, they do not realize the repercussion of their acts. He wants us to pause and come out of the mad rush. He is asking, though we know that we all are here for certain purpose, that does not mean that we have to live in a chaotic environment. He wants us to take a pause for a while, little pause, so that we can understand our purpose, so that we can maintain tranquility within our soul, within our body. He wants us to pause and come out of the mad rush. He wants us to be happy about our achievements. He wants us to celebrate our achievements, no matter we have little achievement or big achievement, but we have to achieve, we have to celebrate it, we have to live a very peaceful and the happy life. He also wants us to overcome the fear of death and relax for a while. So fear of death, in the sense death is a basically truth. We know that if we have taken this birth to death, so the day will come when we all will demise. It does not mean that we should live a very dissatisfied life, unhappy life. We should not do that. We should know the result of our deeds and celebrate our achievements. We should get to know about that. How will we get to know about our result? Whatever we are doing, that's all because of once we try to understand ourselves. Instead of understanding other in the world, we should try to understand ourselves. So don't try to understand others. Let us, this time has come when we have to realize our inner soul. Now let's move to the next stanza. Perhaps the earth can teach us, as when everything seems dead and later proves to be alive. So he is taking the example of earth. He says, when the people will remain quiet for a while, they will realize the purpose of their lives, just like the creation of the nature undergo a rebirth with the change of season. Similarly, keeping quiet will be the rebirth for the human soul. He is talking about like earth. You might have seen there are lot many destruction, but again the earth is recovering itself. Similarly, when we are going to maintain little pause in the life by maintaining silence, by analyzing our inner soul, definitely it will be a kind of rebirth for us. It will give us a new meaning to our life. So that's the reason he has written this poem, so that we can understand about the humanity. Humanity never promote violation, never promote any kind of harm to anyone. It is always promoting peace, contentment in the life. Now again, in the last stanza, he is talking about the same line what he had started with. Now I will count up to 12 and you keep quiet and I will go to here. He is saying, again I am going to count from number 1 to 12. And as soon as I'll count, my counting will be over. You try to maintain silence, try to inspect yourself, try to maintain humanity within, try to maintain peace within, and I will definitely go from here. So basically this poem was written during the world wars first, and at that time, the life was very chaotic, so much bloodshed was there, people had to survive a lot. That the reason he has written, so that he can promote some kind of humanity, so that he can promote a peaceful life, so that he can promote tranquility. So this is all about the poem today, my dear student. In my next video I am going to discuss about the question answers of this particular chapter. So please do comment if you want me to upload some other video. At the same time, I am going to upload this video in Hindi explanation also for the student who wants me to explain this chapter in Hindi as well. Thank you so very much for listening to me. God bless you and all the best for your examinations.